Hello, guys. Welcome to another edition of Ray's Sports News and Debates. I'm making this video before the Cowboy game ends. I'm a realist here. But we're going to go with our immediate reactions to the game, my thoughts on it, what I think is going to happen to them in the offseason. If they come back from 25 points, I'd be dumbfounded. But this, I guess to sum it up, was an embarrassment. I mean, this was the easiest matchup the Cowboys had. The easiest matchup they had was going to be the Packers. The youngest team in the NFL, bunch of inexperience, nobody really with playoff experience. And the Cowboys just shit the bed. Dak again threw interceptions. And I was like, okay, it's 14-0, the Cowboys will bring it back. No, they didn't. This was terrible. This was an embarrassment. The offense looked terrible. The defense looked terrible. Aaron Jones did whatever he wanted. Jordan Love did whatever he wanted. I mean, I would be dumbfounded if McCarthy has his job tomorrow. I would be absolutely dumbfounded because these boys weren't ready to play. You did not get this team ready to play. And I could put the blame on Dan Quinn. The defense looked awful today. I could put the blame on Dak, which for the most part I am. Dak has to be better. If you want to be the franchise guy, Dak, you got to beat playoff teams. Okay? What was the one reason we lost last year to the 49ers? And don't say it was the defense. Because you turned the ball over. What was the case the year before that against Jimmy G and the 49ers? Turnovers. What's the one thing you probably need to focus on this year in the playoffs? Turnovers. It's that simple, Dak. And luckily for me, I had already recorded an apology to Dak Prescott. But I was like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to let him get to the divisional round. Okay? And then I'll apologize. Then I'll be like, okay, I was wrong. I think my take couldn't be more right. I think the Cowboys need to move on from Mike McCarthy. For damn sure. And I think they need to get rid of Dak. Now, Dak has a couple years left on his deal. I know there's a couple of teams out there who are looking for a quarterback. I believe Dak's 29 or 30. I can't remember. But it's time for the Cowboys to move on. If they have to rebuild, they got to rebuild. But, I mean, Christ, Dak. Again? Really? To this team, no offense to the Packers. Okay, they're I'm not going to lie to you, I'm surprised they made the playoffs. Okay, I thought Jordan Love was going to take a year or two to kind of get ready, and he proved me wrong. Okay, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong about Jordan Love. But Jesus Christ. I don't know how else to say it. This was an embarrassment. They went, what the Packers did was the equivalent to a guy going into your home, punching you in the face, and stealing your girl. That's the equivalent to what happened. The Packers went to your place, punched you in the face, took your home field, and said, get the fuck out. That's exactly what the Packers did. And hey, I will give congratulations where congratulations is due. Packers, congratulations. You beat the dog shit out of us today. We had no right to be on that field with you today. And here's the thing. I'm glad they got to, they beat the shit out of you. Or the Packers beat the shit out of us because, time and time again, what was everybody saying? Okay? Well, Dak's doing really good against these garbage teams, blah, blah, blah. And hey, Dak was doing great against garbage teams. But against the teams that we needed Dak to be elite, Buffalo lost. The Dolphins lost. The Eagles, the first time, lost. The 49ers, got your ass beat. I don't think Dak's the guy. I think it needs to be a major overhaul. I think we could trade Dak, maybe get somebody. I know Kirk Cousins is going to be out there. I think he's probably the best quarterback out there, and I have my own opinions about Kirk Cousins. But at this point, I'm willing to try anything for the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl. Okay? We're wasting Zach Martin's, career here. We're wasting Tyron Smith's career here. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Dak. I'm disappointed in Dan Quinn. I'm disappointed in Mike McCarthy for not having these boys ready to play, because it's clear they weren't ready. It's clear they thought they were just going to walk all over this team and they were just going to, and y'all were going to embarrass them. But no, they embarrassed you. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Feel free to hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Throw your own comments out there about what you think is going to happen in the offseason. I also, to add to the point, I love Tony Pollard. I don't think he's the issue the Cowboys lost. But, man, I don't know what Derrick Henry is fucking asking for money. But, man, I'd give him an offer. I tell you what. I'd give him an offer. But, it's a shame. I wanted the Cowboys. This was the one year I was like, hey, the stars are aligning. They're going to avoid the 49ers to the NFC Championship game. And maybe this is the year they beat them. But, man, they couldn't even beat the Packers, man. No offense, Packers. But, everybody and their mama was going to pick the Cowboys here. Except for maybe Packers fans. But yeah, guys, like I said, hit the like button, comment, subscribe to the channel today, guys. And until next time, you guys have a good one.